Years passed, and the village no longer saw Kofi and Akua as just lovers. They became a symbol of what patience and unity could create. Their home, once small and uncertain, now stood firm at the edge of the village. Not the biggest, not the most decorated, but the most alive. It was a place where people gathered, where laughter stayed long after sunset, and where hope seemed to live in the walls. And soon, their love took on a new form. A child. When Akua held their baby for the first time, her eyes filled with quiet wonder. Kofi stood beside her, speechless again, just like the first day he saw her by the river. But this time, his silence carried something deeper, fulfillment. "This," he finally said, "is everything we prayed for, and more." They named the child Nuru, meaning light, because that is what the child became. But as life gives, it also tests, just in different ways. Raising a child was not easy. Sleepless nights, worries about the future, and the weight of responsibility pressed on them both. Kofi sometimes feared he still wasn't doing enough. Akua sometimes felt overwhelmed trying to hold everything together. And yet, they never turned away from each other. Instead of letting stress divide them, they spoke more, listened more, and leaned on the same foundation that had carried them through every storm before: trust. One evening, as Kofi watched Nuru take their first unsteady steps, something shifted inside him. "Do you remember the day you almost fell by the river?" he asked Akua. She laughed softly. "And you caught me." Kofi nodded, his eyes now on their child. "Now it is our turn to teach someone else how to stand." Akua placed her hand in his. "And one day, they will teach others." That was when Kofi realized something powerful. Their love was no longer just theirs. It had become a legacy. As the years unfolded, Kofi and Akua began helping younger couples in the village, guiding them, not with perfect answers, but with honest experiences. They shared their struggles, their doubts, and the choices that kept them together when it would have been easier to walk away. And slowly, the village changed again. Not because of wealth or new buildings, but because love began to look different. More patient, more grounded, more real. One quiet evening, beneath the same old mango tree, now older but still standing, Kofi and Akua sat side by side watching the sunset. No rush, no fear,